Danny, Everton got a win when I didn't expect it. I don't know if you did.
I gave them a little chance because I've seen their home performances, the one against City especially. They are capable at home of putting in good performance where they've got the majority of the points.
And United as well.
And United, yeah. Well, most teams beat United these days. So. But I thought the level of the quality of the performance was good in terms of the balance between committing men forward to try and win the game and press Chelsea, and also at times dropping off. It was well managed, the game. They had a bit of luck along the way and some terrific saves from Pickford.
Yeah,
but you can't play the top teams and not concede some chances. It's still part in the game.
Now I know you were kind of playing this down with me this morning. It's end of season, etc., and Everton fighting for their lives. But Richarlison, we hear this morning, does face an FA investigation for throwing that smoking flare back into the Goodison crowd after celebrating the winning goal. Fans had thrown the flare onto the pitch. He picks it up and duly returned it. Now, the former head of English referees, Keith Hackett, says Richarlison should have been sent off and deserves to be banned. Does he?
No. I mean, what he's talking about is letter of the law, I think, in terms of saying he should have been sent off. But you've got to put this into context. He's celebrating a goal, and with his own fans, he's lost himself in the moment, but he's certainly not meant to cause any harm. There's no bad intent there. Ideally, it wouldn't be. Of course, you wouldn't do that because it could cause some damage.
Yeah,
but
Jimmy Carragher was sent off for throwing a coin back in the crowd.
Yeah, but that was
Arsenal-Liverpool 20 years ago,
and I was there. That was Arsenal fans.
But it doesn't matter what fans.
Of course,
surely
it matters because it gives it context.
Was he sent off in the moment?
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it's a very strong precedent to be setting to go retrospective on this.
Correct.
If the referee wanted to send him off, I mean, it was ill-advised to throw it back in the crowd. I mean, we can go into the question as to why these pyrotechnics are appearing inside the stadiums and what's going on, and that's a different discussion. It was ill-advised, but it was in the moment, and I think it would be incredibly harsh to feel the need to go retrospective on it. If the referee sent him off because there's been precedent in the previous examples with Jamie Carragher 20 years ago, and the game has evolved since then. And if it is a rule, then the referee should have applied it at the time. I'm not entirely
sure. What was wrong then is wrong now, surely.
But the referee didn't apply it. And I think it would be incredibly harsh on any player, whether it was an Everton player, a Manchester United player, a Liverpool player, whoever it may be, that a panel was convened to go retrospective on a circumstance that the referee in the game didn't attach the relevance to.
But it is very relevant that it's his own fans. I mean, there won't be an Everton fan out there who'll be offended and upset by what he did because they'll have been as euphoric as him and lost themselves in that moment.
I mean, Jamie Carragher's would have had the added benefit of being insightful. It would have been considered to be, irrespective of the fact the coin was thrown at him first, it would have been considered to be an act of incitement, throwing it back. This is somebody just celebrating in a bad way with his own fans.
It's a bit like comparing...
in an ill-judged way.
Richarlison isn't thinking, is he?
No.
I mean, Everton say we'll look into the matter.
There's no
but as
malice
far as we're concerned, Richarlison was attempting to throw it out the ground.
There's not really, okay. There's no jeopardy in this. There's no idea that he was in fact engaging in a hostile, aggressive manner with the fans. So that gives it a different context to Jamie Carragher. I mean, the Everton performance, going back to that, this Goodison crowd are dragging these players. The penny's dropped. The penny has dropped for them, that they are really staring into the eyes of relegation and what it might mean to a few of them, because the application of that side in the last two home games, specifically against Manchester United and against Chelsea, has what's overcome the opposition.
Yeah, they're taking their time to do it.
But whatever it is, they've in front of the Goodison crowd. Certainly, they're being dragged, kicking their work ethic from all of the players. You know, I'm not a huge fan of Richarlison. He drives me insane with his constant histrionics and play acting.
Yeah.
But notwithstanding it, he's a good player. But if you look at Anthony Gordon, you look at Alex Iwobi, that are players. Gordon I rate, Iwobi I don't. But the work ethic that's amongst these players, you know, we're stopping seeing so many mistakes being made. But, you know, Mina coming back into the side probably helps. Coleman looks like he's got a new set of legs for the time being.
Yeah.
They're still in amongst it. And if you look at the three sides that are in it, this is the most compelling, besides the fact when my team got relegated, when all three teams would have got relegated in the last game of the season, this is arguably the most compelling relegation battle, because all three teams have got momentum now.
So on Richarlison, sorry to go back to that, Danny, Keith Hackett, no, you disagree completely. Shouldn't have been sent off. He doesn't deserve to be banned.
He's an irrelevance. He's a thing of the past. I'm not sure what he needs to be making.
Well, the only thing he could do is give an opinion or a factual view from a.
But he's volunteered it.
No, but the rules from the officials, they have to follow certain rules and regulations. He might be able to give us clarity on that because we don't know. But in terms of should he be retrospectively banned, not a chance in hell.
And we don't know if the referee saw the incident or not.
I don't see
he's advocating. He's citing a precedent of a player that was sent off 20 years ago in a completely different set of circumstances based upon a completely different engagement. If you want to make it to the absolute letter of the law, then the referee in the game should have taken action.
Right.
I don't think Keith Hackett himself compared it to the Carragher thing, but that's the point.
Okay, we're doing
okay.
That.
He shouldn't be retrospectively punished.
Okay, should Richarlison go unpunished? It was just a crazy moment, and he did what he did.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.